First and foremost, let me start off by apologizing. Um, and as I keep talking, you're gonna actually know why I'm apologizing. But I know my last few videos, I believe I said that you know I really want you guys and girls to follow Jesus Christ, right? Um, and don't worry about following anybody else. Don't worry about following me. Don't worry about subscribing to my channel, likes and all this, what have you. Because in the beginning, I didn't do this for likes. I didn't do this for subscriptions or whatever. I just wanted to get my messages out. I wanted to talk about my dreams and what have you, what's been going on in my head, right? But it seems like my dreams are getting much more intense nowadays, and I really have to share it to the world, right? So, if you're listening thus far, go ahead and if you like my content regardless, go ahead and like the videos that you watch. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel. All right? I had to humble myself. I had to humble myself wholeheartedly and not be, just I didn't want to be high and righteous and religious, even though I still want you guys to follow Jesus Christ. But in order for me to get my message out, you guys have to like the videos and subscribe. So I'm gonna go ahead and coin those messages, right? Like my videos, subscribe to the channel at Notice TV. That's all caps at NOTICE TV on YouTube. Follow my Facebook page as well. All right. I'll catch you guys later. It is Tuesday, June 21st, 2022. So I just had a dream. I wanted to go back to sleep, but I told myself, let me just get up and record it before I forget it. So freaking yeah. So in this dream, as it starts out, I'm walking, right? I'm walking the streets of I don't know where, but basically it must be like a city. Maybe New York, maybe Chicago, any place that looks like New York City or something like it. But anyway, I'm walking the streets. I think I had my backpack on. I don't know, or a backpack. I know I had a paper in my hand, but I'm walking. I have this paper in my hand. I don't know what the paper's for, but I'm walking, and my destination is that I'm trying to go to see a movie or going. I'm going to a movie theater. But let me before I start that, let me put a backstory on before I continue. If anybody doesn't know, most people don't know. Probably they don't know me like that. But my favorite, and I'm just gonna say this: my favorite form of transportation out of every form of transportation would be most likely trains. Like I like trains. You know what I'm saying? I'm from New York, so I like trains. I like Amtrak. I like traveling MARTA. MARTA's in Georgia. MARTA trains. I like trains. My favorite over airplanes, over cars. You know. I haven't been on a boat too much or whatever, but that trains would be my favorite. So that's just to point that out. That's my backstory. Um, so yeah, to continue with the dream. So I'm walking the streets. I'm walking across the streets of this city or whatever. Oh, my Bible app is going off. But yeah, I have a backpack on. I have a paper in my hand. My destination is a movie theater. You know what I'm saying? Movie theater in the area. So I'm walking. Finally get to the destination where the movie theater is supposed to be, and the movie theater isn't there. It is like, the area is there, but it's like a pile of rubble. Like it's like they tore the damn movie theater down. You know what I'm saying? They tore it down. It's like nothing but dust. So I'm like, damn, what the hell? I guess I can't see the movie now, and the hell didn't. I said hell with it. You know what I'm saying? So I continue to walk and walk. So I finally got to the point where I'm crossing the street, right? And there's this driver there. He's driving up. I'm guessing to stop at the red light or whatever, but I'm guessing he's maneuvering for me to go in front of the car. Now I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'm jaywalking, which everybody does, or most people do. But I'm not walking within the lines. I'm walking in the middle of traffic, basically. You know what I'm saying? But basically, there wasn't no traffic there. It was just one vehicle. This gentleman, this dark skinned, well, brown skinned gentleman, he's there and he's driving. He's just driving up to eventually stop, but I'm not sure if he's allowing me to go. But what I did is I maneuvered behind him. I think he got agitated a bit because I didn't walk in front of the car or whatever. But I wound up walking behind the car, right? I wound up walking behind the car, and the paper I had in my hand, kind of like as I passed the back of the car, I wound up touching his vehicle or whatever, like to the point where he either felt it or heard it, like it touched his vehicle. You know what I'm saying? Like he's in the car, and need I mention that this car, had no like roof, like, you know what I'm saying? He had no roof, so basically I could actually see him, like he's in the car. I could see him. There's no rooftop, nothing. It's like one of those drop top type whatever. So I'm pretty sure he heard the paper hit my hand, or the paper hit his car, and he either heard it or felt it or whatever. So I said, what hell? I just continued on my way. He winds up saying some stuff while he's sitting in the car. He winds up saying some stuff to me, like I'm pretty sure it's like a little bit of profanity in there. I can't remember what words exactly, but he was spewing off the mouth. So in my defense, I start spewing out the mouth at him too, giving him everything he was dishing back to me in words. You know what I'm saying? So this guy winds up getting out the car. Now this guy's like tall. He's very tall. He's taller than me. I'm short. I'm shorter than anybody, I guess, on the earth or whatever. But I'm not a tall person. I'm like 5'7", 5'8". You know what I'm saying? If I took off my shoes, not a tall person. He got out of the car. He was tall. You know what I'm saying? Tall gentleman. So I know if we were to like tussle, he'll have the advantage as far as reach and everything. You know what I'm saying? Plus, I'm not a damn fighter, ultimate fighter or whatever anyway. So what the hell I'm gonna be fighting this big ass dude for anyway, right? And that's in the dream, though. You know what I'm saying? In real life, I'll probably fight the dude, but in real life, I would only fight someone if there's either some monetary gain or if they're attacking my family. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I won't just fight somebody just to fight somebody. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. You know what I mean? So in the dream, like, I wasn't trying to fight this dude anyway. He got out the car to tussle. There was this dumpster. I wouldn't say it's a dumpster. Yeah, it's a dumpster. It's like one of them long dumpsters that you kind of like put out in the street, and you just wait for the garbage guys to come take it. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them large dumpsters you rent or something. But this one here, this dumpster here was very, very long. Like I would say not even, nah, not, I wouldn't say half a mile, like a quarter of a mile. So a mile is long, but a quarter of a mile is fair enough long. Let's say I would say 15 and 20 feet long. If anybody knows footage or whatever, but 15 to 20 feet long of this dumpster. This video may be two parts, but anyway, it's gonna be the first part. So I want to run into this dumpster, this 15 to 20 feet dumpster, and I want to picking up a rock and throwing at the dude. And I believe I missed. I wasn't good at all at hitting him. You know what I'm saying? When I first threw the rock, I didn't hit him. So he winds up picking up that rock and throwing it at me, and hell, it didn't. I don't think it hit me, but part of the particles hit me when it hit it hit the floor or hit the. I felt some of it. You know what I'm saying? I felt some of the rock hit me. The stone itself didn't hit me, but the particles did. I felt it. So I want to run into the other end of the dumpster, the very end. So this time I'm like further away from him. So I'm on the other end of the dumpster, further away from him. So that's what, like maybe 20, 25 feet away from him. And I start picking up some more. I think this time I pick up a brick. You know what I'm saying? It's like a broken brick that's in the dumpster. Like this dumpster was full with so much stuff, like trash, but mostly pebbles and rocks and stones and bricks, broken bricks and whatnot. So I pick up this brick, or half a brick, I think, and threw it at him. Threw it at him. I wasn't. The thing is, I kept throwing these. I kept picking up these stones that was in the dumpster, and I kept throwing at him, throwing him. Like if I was trying to really hit him, and I think I got him maybe one or two times, but it wasn't a lot. Like the thing is, I kept missing. Like I couldn't aim. I kept missing. So he winds up picking up rocks on his side too and throwing them at me, like, you know what I'm saying? But the thing about his throws, he was getting me. He was getting me. Like, I tell you, it was to the point where we was that much angry at each other that we were using rocks to hit each other, like rocks and stones and whatnot. We was that heated at each other. We was that angry at each other. We started throwing rocks at each other, but like I said, his throws, he was getting me. Like most of his rocks was hitting me. If not, the particles were. I wasn't getting him at all. Like maybe 2-3 times. That's it. But I wasn't. I was losing that battle. So that's part one. We're gonna record part two in the next one. It is Tuesday, June 21st, 2022. This is part two of the dream I recently, or I had earlier today. All right, so basically we're there, me and this gentleman, and we're throwing the stones. We're throwing the stones at each other in this dumpster, and he, like I said, he's getting me. Like, he's getting me in 95% of his throws. He's hitting me. Only 10% of my throws, or probably even 5% of my throws, is only getting him. So he was winning that battle. Now the dream now takes a turn to the point where we find ourselves. I don't think we physically went there. I think we kind of like just transported there. But anyway, we were transported to on a train. We were transported on a moving train. And the thing is, I'm not sure how to explain it, but this dumpster was on the train also. This 20-foot long, 15 to 20-foot long dumpster was transported on one side of the train. We're inside of a train. Now, this dumpster was on one side of the train where they have seats, yes, and I guess the dumpster got condensed a bit or whatever, but as far as its length of it, that didn't change. It was condensed in width, but the length of it stayed, right? 15, 20 feet. And there's people on the train too. There's people on let's say the people's on the left side and we're on the right side, right? And there's still rocks and gravel and whatnot in this dang dumpster. And like I said, he's on the other side. I'm on the other side, and the battle is continuing on this moving train. The battle is continuing, but I'm sorry. Let me reiterate. Let me correct. There was no rocks and stones, because basically reason why I'm reiterating, reason why I'm reforming that is because everything that I picked up from this dumpster now from the train was cups. It was like cups. It was crazy. So what I was throwing at him, we had continued the battle, of course. Whatever I was throwing at him was now cups. It wasn't stones. So the battle continued. We was throwing cups at each other, and these are like maybe I wouldn't say they were plastic cups, but they wasn't like the red plastic cups like you get from parties. These were like the plastic cups that you freaking get like you buy from the dollar store, and them 99-cent store plastic cups that you bring home and drink, those kind of cups, you know what I mean? I don't know if I explained that right, but it was one of them home cups, like them ones you don't throw away. Um, so these were all plastic, and now the battle continued, and I'm throwing these cups at this gentleman. Um, and I'm getting them. I'm getting them. I'm getting them. Every cup, like I'm getting them. He's not getting me with these whatever he's throwing at me. These cups, he's not getting me. He's losing the battle. I'm getting him. Like I would say 100%. I'm getting him. Like you know what I'm saying. Remember, there's people on the train. Um, Not sure they took notice at it. I'm not sure. I wasn't, the dream wasn't focused on the people or whatever that's on the train, but it was more focused on this battle that I was having with this gentleman throwing cups. So, like I said, I was getting them, winning to the point where he kinds of starts walking towards me. He walks towards me. You know what I'm saying? He's walking for the not say he's walking towards me. He's getting closer, I would say, to get an advantage. You know what I'm saying? He's missing. He's coming closer to me, so he's closing the gap between the distance between me and him to get a better advantage of getting his throws, hitting. You know what I'm saying? So he's by this time he's close, like maybe 5 feet, and he's getting me. You know what I'm saying? He's getting me because he's closer. He's cheating. So he's throwing his cuz he's getting me, but I'm getting him even more too because he's closer, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm throwing. He's throwing. We throwing cups out of these heavy ass cups, and you know what I'm saying? So I said, you know what? I said, yo, you cheating. He was there. So I said, yo, you cheating, man. You cheating. And then I guess, that's when I was like, man, and then my Jamaican accent wound up coming out. It was crazy. I forgot what I said though, but my Jamaican accent winds up coming out, and I was just telling him, yo, you cheating, man. Stop cheating. Stop cheating. You know what I'm saying? You cheating. You come up close, you cheating. So he winds up. By this time, we're done. We're done throwing the cups by now. So he winds up laughing, and then I started laughing. We was like laughing for like a good minute, hysterically.
What the hell? Like we was literally playing a game. You know what I'm saying? Like literally playing a game to the point where one of us had to cheat, and we were just laughing, laughing, laughing. And we got to conversating, I guess, because in my realization, I found out he was also Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? Or of Jamaican descent. He was speaking the language as well. So we just got to talking. I forgot what the hell we was talking about other than that. But we wound up talking like as if we were freaking friends. Like it's crazy. Like how we started out in a dispute and now we're talking like we're brothers, like we're friends or something. Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy. So that happened and then we just kind of like went on each other's way. Like I mean, that's how the dream ended. We went on our own way. As we separated, we was not in quarrel. We was in bliss. And we was in agree. Not I won't say agreement, but we was good. Like we wasn't hating each other. We was, you know what I'm saying. I would say we was had love for each other. It's crazy. Like if we had brother, if we were brothers. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of crazy how that happened in a dream, man. Wow. So that's how the dream ended. Like it just ended like we parted ways in bliss. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So far as my interpretation, I mean the story says it itself. I guess it says it itself. As far as my interpretation of what transpired in this dream, it seems like love destroys all battles. I would say, or God, because God is love, right? It defeats everything, I would say. All battles, all anger, all war. Like it's crazy. Like I don't know. So that's my interpretation. Like I may come back to this, maybe kind of like explain better or a better interpretation or what I could see. I don't know. Yeah. So until next time. Yeah.
If you guys and girls made it this far, press that like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you're watching this on my Facebook page, take the time to subscribe to my YouTube page at Notice TV. That's all caps, NOTICE TV. I'll catch you later and may God bless you.